Howdy folks, Croc the Duck Farmer here, and I'm on the Age of Engineering server, hanging out here on my pillar of diamonds. My ore miner has been going very nicely, and I have really appreciated that, because that gives me access to resources that I've been really limited in having, and I'm so glad to be able to get more of these going. So let's go ahead and kind of kick off everything with pounding down these resources, because it's, you know, nice to have the stuff. So let's switch to that, and here. Whee! I want to give it some time for the experience to come flying in at me. You know, because, you know, that's what we do. Let's see. Diamonds. Also have some emeralds. There we go. Hit the emerald layer. Although I've got the villager, so I can sit there and trade string and coal and get plenty of stuff that way. Yeah, that's why I've got 62 levels right at this point. Let's take this stuff, and all of it went into here. So there you go. Almost 3 stacks of diamonds and a stack and a half of emeralds. I'll take that very nicely. Also have some gold here. Let's see how much more came in recently. 3 since I last played. How many diamonds? 3 more diamonds. So I have a lot more gold. In fact, we take a look. I've got 78 blocks of gold, which is much better than what I had been doing. You know, I was really suffering by not having enough gold. So let's go ahead and start processing that. So, one of the first things I want to do is wrap up all the stuff that I've failed before, which was the environmental tech stuff, because I was really bad. Because I didn't have all the bits I needed. At one point I failed because I didn't have the diamonds I needed. Another time I failed because I didn't have the gold I needed. And oh man, it was so annoying. 3 times I tried to get it to do it, and 3 times I failed. So, you know, that's pretty bad. Alrighty, so I think that's all the bits and pieces I needed here. Last time I had checked and rechecked and rechecked that I had enough bits and pieces, and I did, and then I was really dumb because when I had already made all 3 of the tier 1 resource miners, and I didn't need to make another set of them, and that's what ate up all my diamonds. Gold. That's what I was missing, gold. So hello Brad, welcome to the stream, and hello to Ender Gaming. Glad to have you in here. Let's go ahead and turn that off for right now, and we're just going to tear this down real quick because I want to go ahead and get the tier 2 beast working. And having that yellow lens has been very nice in getting things going. It has been very nice. Alright, break, breakity break more breaks. And we're gonna go ahead and get this in here and get all the steel bits for the HV stuff. So hopefully you guys have had a fantastic weekend so far, because mine's been very good. It's been very quiet, but it has been very good, and I've been very busy because I'm heading out. Some of you know, I've mentioned before, I'm a scoutmaster, and so I am heading out for a week of scout camp starting Monday, 4:30 in the morning Monday, so earlier for me to get up and get things going. Let's see, 32, let's check, make sure we got all that. 32. I need fewer than those because I've got that there. I need 3. Okay. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to be avoiding the sun. 3 laser and 1 laser lens. So why am I open that up again? Okay, so I need 3 of you, and I want to, you know, I've got that. Some of these are going to get used up in crafting, and that's the thing I was looking for. Daniel Borgers, welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and make the. Let's just check, make sure. Okay, I don't have any void miners in here. I need to make 2 more of these ore miner controllers. I almost ate up all my diamonds. Did you notice that? I almost ate all my diamonds, but there were a few left, so I'm lucky. So tier 1 Let's go to environmental tech. That would have been absolutely hilariously bad because I need this, and I just went through and pounded down all my diamonds, but there were 3 that were still in the system. So let's go ahead. I need to make 2 of these, and 1 and 2, and now I need to make the tier 2 of these. There's my use that. Let's go ahead and use that into making the tier 2, which is what I'm wanting. And craft. Now that got rid of my clear lens, which is okay because right now I think I'm going to use the yellow lens. Continue getting more of the diamonds, not diamonds, the gold that I'm looking for. So I'm glad to hear you guys are doing well. Ender answered my question and said he's doing well, which is very, very good. Daniel's doing very well. That's good too. There's my assembler. Let's go ahead and right click this, and it's bigger. It will go all the way to the ground. There we go. Now I can stand on this and let this finish the completion of all the nifty bits here. Complete. All right, now the thing that I was thinking about doing was upgrading these to speed, and then I realized with the way the stuff was coming in, I don't really need to upgrade them to speed. I could, but I really don't think that I need to do that. So I had grabbed the ladders. Seriously, I've got 1 ladder? Is that all I've got? Huh, okay. I thought I had more ladders. Well, the ladder is going to go... Let's stick him here. Yeah, so I don't bonk my head over there. Because then I can come up here. And I need the HV wire and this. So connection goes to there and to there, so that'll power this thing back. Oh, it's obstructed by this now. Well, fine. Now you'll work. Yep. Alright, and we'll put these guys back. Good-oink. Got anything in there? Yellorium from the get-go. Alright, let's put... because that's another yellow thing, so I'm getting lots of yellorium. And let's take this guy, and that goes on top, and that's still configured to extract. Nope, let's always have it extract. And within, it takes a little bit for it to recognize that it can, and then it should start slurping this all away. Let's just triple check. You're extracting, always active. Good. You should go away. Why you not go away? You're connected. Not sure. Now, there's a redstone signal here, but it's not touching that, and again, not doing anything there. You don't really look like you're chewing through the power. Let's come over here, look at you. You've got plenty of power there, but these are the ones that feed in the power. And is this going up or down? That looks like it's going up. That looks like it's going down. Okay, so it's sucking from this one and not from the other. Alright, and chest-wise, you're still not. Why? Oh, did I change? Oh, I think I changed the color. So it's not going on green. I believe I set the input on red. So let's go take a look. Let's see. Yes, see, the insert's on red. That's why. Alrighty. Let's go hop on here. And let's see, change you to extract on red. And there they go. Alright, let's check for scary lights, because that's always scary. Put lights here. Doink. Doink. And on the other side. Whoops. There we go. That's the way it's symmetrical, and you know, everything should be nice and symmetrical unless it's not. Okay, so this is what I've been wanting to get like this for forever, and it took me, this is my 4th episode trying to get this done because I derped at the other 2 because I'm just crazy. So, Kaylin, hey, thanks for liking the series. I am having a blast with this. I love the difficulties of all these different mods being required, and the ages, the way that they are unlocking. I love that. I think it is lots of fun. So that's finally done. That makes me very, very happy. So actually, I'm going to take that. And do I have any more lenses? Lens is with an N. So there's the white lens. And do I have enough to make another? I don't. Let's go ahead and quickly make enough to make a clear lens, so I've got stuff I can swap out. So to make a clear lens, I've got an extra laser core. I could have sworn I had all that I needed. Oh well. White lens, there's the yellow lens down there. I might, if I want lots of diamonds, that's a light blue. There was another one that I was looking for that was light gray. And I'm off the top of the head, I'm drawing a blank as to what exactly I need. So I need 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's 4, so I need 9. 2 more there. I need some sand. There's enough of that. Okay, let's go ahead and fry this up real quick. Okay, the digital guide can go away, that can go away, and that can go away. Well, while that's cooking, let me show you one of the things that I did upstairs. I added a whole bunch more storage drawers up here just for the random junk, because that way stacks of stuff like these little prunea seeds, these ones, they can stack. So why not have them stack? They stack up better. You know, these saddles, I've got 4 of them there. They all stack up nicely. So I like having that. This looks jumbled and massively ugly, but most of the time I'm going to be downstairs not paying attention to it, so I don't care. That works. It also keeps this free. All these are still open and free for overflow in case something comes pouring in that I'm not expecting, or I wasn't expecting. And why do I have all that there? Oh, I was making those drawers. So I need to go zip like that, and I miscounted. I only needed, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12. I had 4, that's 8. No, I miscounted somewhere. Alright, a funky glass can go in there. Let's pull out these ingots, and they can go into here. And I think all the gold, yep, processed through here. Cobblestone, let's process and get me some more gold. I've been kind of burning through that like crazy. And we'll dump off that stuff can go away, that can go away. I don't need you anymore. Alright, these I'm going to leave downstairs in case I want to swap things around. I can do that really quickly. So let's go ahead and put them right here on this guy. So you, no, I want you to sit there. Okay, get out of my bag. I had the one ladder. No, I ate up that. So you and you go there, and you also go there. Alright, I love being able to just stick things onto stuff using the draconic evolution. I think that's fantastic. We'll just add you right there. Alrighty, so yay, success. Finally got that done. So now we can start doing other stuff, and for that I'm going to put on my hazmat suit, because we're going to come over to here. Welcome back, Ender. Glad you got some breakfast. For me, it's just after noon, and so, you know, everybody has different time zones that they're in, and this is everything I need to process the fuel that goes into here, and I have a 1. That's all I've got in here is this 1 piece. So let me go ahead and grab him out, and everything should be powered on there. Hey, David, welcome to the stream. It's going to make stone dust. It's also going to make some small lead stuff, and I don't have any of that yet. Let's see. Then iron is going to be a byproduct, the iron dust, which is going to get melted in this furnace into iron ingots, which then this metal former will go ahead and make sheets, and then the next metal former will go ahead and make the rods, and they will go there. Off the top of my head, oh yes, the filled and depleted. Depleted is going to go there. Oh, come on, click. So that's where the depleted is going to go. Give me it back. And filled in that, and then this is where all the processing of the stuff goes through. Uh-oh, I'm making dogs bark. Well, I can't help it if I make your chihuahua bark. Unless, you know, if he's excited, then I'll lay claim. If he's, you know, annoyed, then sorry, that was not me. Let's break that. And I'm going to put, to get water into the ore washing plant, I'm going to use this fluid tank. So let's go ahead and click that, because one, it's a nice reservoir of water, which is good, but it also allows to, it conducts stuff. So it's going to be pulling up from below, and it's going to be pushing out from the top. Hey Anna, welcome to the stream, glad to see you here. Let's pop that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And I can pop this one too. Alright, so here's where I'm going to take this reservoir and go ba-doink, ga-doink, ga-doink, ga-doink. And I should, if I put, see how it's kind of settling down? If I put a second bucket in there, that should make it a water source. And does not look like it did. Alright, let's go ahead and try putting in 2 more and see if that works that way. Where's my buckets? Give me buckets. I thought that the reservoir said that all I needed was 2, and I wondered if I needed to put them in opposite corners, which I didn't, but we'll just grab these. Slurp, slurp. And that should take care of it. Because that's what I've been doing over here to get water into my vat. Was I've got the reservoir here pumping through. I really like it. I don't need any specific conduits. I can access the water multiple different ways. I think it works fantastic. So let's go ahead and hit you one more. And nope, 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 not quite a, yeah, see, it's not quite a full. Let's hit you one more in here. Oh, are you filling up? Okay, that's what it's happening. It's filling up in here, and I wasn't noticing it. So it looked like once I gave it the 3 buckets, it did it. So this one is filling up, which is good. Okay, there. So now it's filling up, and this has got all the water I need down here. So yay. Let's go ahead and grab my bits that got stuck into my bag. Bits, bits, bits. Alright, so you and you, just so we clear that up. And then we need these planks. So that's a regular birch. So yes, this one. And then this one. And then you go there. Yay! Alright, so we've got water in here. So let's go ahead and start tossing some stuff through and making the programming that we need. So I've got some fuel rods here. I've got, I think, 1 piece of uranium here. So with the uranium, let's start programming these bits. I'm thinking everything should come out on red. I think, because now I have to remember back there what was the configuration. I used red and black, and I can't remember whether I put in on red because it's dangerous and pulled out on black because it's depleted. I don't remember. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, this is already configured here. I've got it coming out on black. If that's coming out on black and it's this full fuel rod, then maybe that's what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and snag one of these, and here we've got the canner. Oh, do I have my filters? I made a bunch of filters. No. Filters. Oh, what happened to my filter? Oh, I left them right there. Alright, so I made a bunch of these filters so that I can say what can come into this. I'm thinking that for a lot of these, they will only accept a certain amount of stuff, but I only want this enriched fuel to go in. So I'm going to force that. And, oh, that's in, this is, oh, did I get the wrong filter? Filter. I may have gotten the wrong, I wanted the basic filter, which is hoppers, and that would explain why I didn't want, okay, I got the absolutely wrong type of filter. That's not useful. Let's make filters. This one, basic. So for that we need hoppers. We've got plenty of these. I want 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's actually, no, I don't need a filter on this because this has been configured to only accept these items. So this does not need one. I just need 8 filters. And most of these I probably don't need a filter on, but I'm going to filter it anyway. So I need 8 of these, and that makes 8 of these. I might not have enough paper. Yeah, I need a little bit more paper. Sugar cane. I've got enough to make paper, so let's do that. Oh, I've got enough to make paper from this. Let's use the rice. Save the sugar cane. All right, and then I need 2 more. There goes my basic item filter. So that's what I need because I am a doof. So let's come into here, and we want to insert, and we're going to insert, you know, this is where I need to figure out what the colors were, and I completely do not remember. So I'm going to break this piece right here, and that should let me sneak a peek in there. Alright, and can I reach it? So this is inserting on black and extracting on red. There's what I needed to know. So red will bring out the depleted uranium. Okay, we'll do that. You know, I think that will do me. I'm trying to think if I need to look back in there again to remember. Hey, I have an idea. I'm gonna write this down, because otherwise I will forget in just a few seconds what the colors were. That's a terrible thing. So in on black and out on red. Alright, now I know. I have a stack of little white index cards, and I keep them by my desk at all times because I make little tiny notes on them, and that's what I use. Alright, so let's go ahead. Going into there is black, so that is going to be this one. We can have, yeah, see, this is coming out as black. Let's set see, I told you I needed to keep this open because I want to have a filter on there. I want to make sure that I only put the, oh, I stopped in two things. I want to make sure that I only have the fuel rods going in that are full. I don't think it will accept anything else in here. You know, if I were to try to put something else that it can't recognize, you know, see, it's not going in. Can I put a depleted? See, I can't even put depleted. I don't think I need that. I'm leaving you open just in case I need to access you, because it takes so long to punch that through. Already. So I love having the note cards with me for little notes. They make great bookmarks for when I'm reading stuff, and so that all works. Alrighty, so let's start filtering stuff. This, I only want to do iron powder, which should be just fine. Let's go ahead and put in one of you, and you're going to be this. Ah, wrong key. So only the iron dust will go in, and all these, see, it's going in on black, so black is gonna be the channel that everything is being withdrawn on. So let's go ahead, and that means this needs to go in on black, and you need to be configured to come out on black. So inserts green is fine. I may change that so it's extract on black. Oh, and it also needs to extract on always active. And there goes, all my iron dust is getting processed through there. Could I put filters on the in-out of the reactor? Yes, I could put in-out filters on the reactor, but everything that's being processed through here is going to get filtered. So I want to be able to walk down here, put in some of the raw uranium blocks, and then it just processes through. Now, with these drawers, they don't need any sort of filters whatsoever going in, because they only accept what's there. And since they're all locked, even these blank empty spots, won't take any, they won't get any power on them. Not power. They won't get any things added into them accidentally. And I just noticed a little X on top, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw some lights here on the back, just to be on the safe side, because mobs in here would be very bad. Would not like that. All right, so the iron dust, this grabs and dumps into here, and let's see. So there's all the iron. Now this iron needs to come out. This also needs to come out on the black. So this inserts on black, and this comes out on black. Always active and black. And so now there's the iron going into there. So welcome. I'm going to say Danielle or Daniel. You're saying it's early for you. This would make it about. Well, it depends on your time zone. How early? You know. Oh, that early. Yeah. I am doing it earlier on the weekends, just for people that are over in Europe that are going to be spending, late nights with this. Oh, that's just a pain. So, for people in Europe, it's a good time. For people in the U.S., it's a good time. For people who are in Australia, sorry, it's about 9 a.m. or so. So I can't really help you there. So. Slurp. Okay, needed that. Very good. Okay, so the stone dust is going to go in, and this actually does not need to come out. The lead is going in here as well, so that don't need to go out, and I'm going to put a void filter on them because I don't care. I will definitely use the stone for CF liquids and all that, but not going to carry about the lead. I've got plenty enough lead, do not care. So this is set up, and oh, I had that on. No, I need this in out. Yes, I need this in out. Okay, because that was set to just out, and so that's wrong. All right, so next is the macerator. The macerator, I believe, no, it could take the lead ingots, and I don't think you can, not lead, the iron ingots. I don't think you can macerate the plates once those are made. So yeah, that's not going to happen. Anyway, so these are we're going to do an in-out on this, and again, this inserts on black, but before I turn that on, we're going to go ahead and say the only thing this gets is uranium, and that's it. It doesn't need to do anything more. So you insert on black, and you are also going to export on black, and always active. Alrighty. So yes, Ender did a poem. Let me go ahead and scroll back. I was thinking of stuff, so let me see. A duck poem. So Ender has gotten a duck poem for everybody here. Let me see if I can read this. Unfortunately, there's no line breaks on this, so that makes it tough. It looks like the poem is by Michael Luning. It says, with a bit of luck, a duck will come into your life. When you are at the peak of your great powers and your achievement towers like a smoking chimney stack, there will be a quack, and right at your feet a little duck will stand. She will take you by the hand and lead you like a child with no defense. She will lead you into wisdom, joy, and innocence. That little duck, we wish you luck. So yay, thank you for the duck poem. That was very nice. Alright, so the macerator should work at this point. So if I put the uranium into the macerator, and nothing will happen because it's not exporting yet. So let's go ahead and configure. This is going to have the crushed ore here, so this needs to be both an in and out. So it's going to be inserting again on black, and it's going to be extracting on black and always, and there goes the crushing. So yay, that works. And I need the crushed bit so that I can go ahead. Oh, one of the things I did is I added the transformer upgrade to all of these, so they should all at this point be tier 2. That is my goal, and because the thermal centrifuge, they are tier 2 devices, and I want to be able to just pump in the same amount of power and not use that LV transformer anymore. We'll see if that works. Alrighty, so this now will come out. The crushed, I could go ahead and centrifuge, but that won't give me as good a stuff as I could get. Instead, I want to go ahead and send that into the ore washer. And for that, let's grab one of you, configure you. Alright, so this will go in on black, and there, it took the other one that was in there, and this will start washing it up and get me some results. So, you're stuck in age 6. So young Tobias says, I'm stuck on age 6, haven't found the stronghold yet. You've got dark steel gear all boosted, and you need the stronghold. Well, while this is processing, let's go take a look at age 6. 6 automation age. Okay, the automation age. Oh, looking at the automation age. Oh, that's getting the. You're stuck on age 6, so you need to go to 7. So the nuclear age. For that, that's the pattern. And yeah, I'm trying to think if I got anything. I did a run into the nether, and I have some stuff for it. Later tonight, I'm thinking I may. Oh, I can't put it back in. I may make a blaze farm over there. But first, we're doing this. So, yeah, strongholds. If you need the stronghold, then Ender Ice is what you're looking at doing. Okay, so this gives us the purified crushed uranium and stone dust. So this needs to be extracting. Now I don't have a slot for the purified, but that extracts on black, always active. The stone dust is gone because that went up over into there. So let's go ahead and take the purified out. Purified goes here, and pull him out. This I want to go here into the oh, this needs to go into the thermal centrifuge. That's what I was looking for. So let's set this up, and insert. This is only going to take the crushed uranium. I don't. No. Wrong. The purified. The purified is the only one going in here. It will take the crushed, but I want more. I want more of those. So that's the thing. I want just this one. Oh hey, Nonsanity joined the game. Yay! Say hi to YouTube. All right. So this will go ahead and do the purified that I want, and let's change the colors. So inserts on black and extracts on black, and it is always active. So now if I put that in there, we should go into here. Oh, that's because this doesn't have he's being sneaky. Alright, so let's go ahead and extract on black, always active, and then whoops, let's insert on black as well. Alright, so this should pull that out. That should go into here. Here it goes. This is going to start warming up, and it'll go ahead and purify this. It'll take this washed, purified crushed uranium and give me the bits and pieces that I need there. Alrighty, we're slowly working our way down the row. Alright, now, so Young is saying that you need the end rod, and that's true for end rod. To make this, you need the pop chorus fruit, and that you need for the carpenter. Yes, that makes the machine frame here. The way I did that, other people had already opened up the end, and so the way I got all my ender pearls was by farming the grass until I got the ender lily seeds, planted those, and then just slowly harvested them. It took a long time, but you know, it worked. It worked. You know, there's going to be a little bit of no, I don't want to continually consume power by having these locked on. It'll just take a little bit of a while for that to happen. So, oh yeah, asking about the eyes of Ender. Yeah, you can take the eyes of Ender and throw them in the air, and they will travel towards where the stronghold is. And then there's a chance that they will break and disappear, or more often they will just fall to the ground. And so you can pick them up again and reuse them. You'll need at 12 at least, or at most, to open up the end portal. It depends on how many are filled up there, but yeah, you can go ahead and throw that in there, and that works out fine. The other option is if you know the seed of the map that you're on, you can. I don't know if that will work with the modded series as much as it can with the vanilla land, but you can throw that into various biome finders and see what that is. But yes, as far the other option, getting ender pearls from seeds, I love that because I've got craptastic armor on right now. It's the rubber suit, and you can see there's a little bit of damage because I was dumb and I went into the nether forgetting that this was on, and a ghast shot at me, and that's why there's a little bit of damage on this. Alrighty, back to here. This is washing its way through because we need the bits out of here. So we'll just wait for this to happen. And while I'm doing, I'm going to take a drink. Oh, yeah. So good. So now I've got tiny pile of uranium. There should be stone dust, and also the uranium-238, the bigger one, should have gone through. There was 2 in here. Where'd the stone dust go? Did it not give me stone dust? You are extracting on black, and that's already black, so maybe that went into there. This has an insert on black, so that's where it dumped that in. So this needs to have an in and out on black. So let's go ahead and you insert on black, and you extract on black, and always active, and then, yeah. I want this to insert on a little bit higher. I want this to, down here, I want them to happen first. Alrighty, so over here, I have this recipe set up. Oh, the recipe is gone. Oh, well, that doesn't help too well. Let's take one of you and one of you. I upgraded this from the tier 1 to the tier 3 because all it cost was 4 redstone torches and 4 vanilla crafting tables. So I said, fine, I'll do that. And then doink, doink, doink. And this. So all the ideas are, and the results go into the output buffer, so it goes into here. Let's apply that. Oh, come on. Oh, that's enriched. I don't want enriched. I want this other one here. This one here, because I'm a doofus. This is the non-enriched. There we go. That's giving me what I was looking for. All right, perfect. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. And then this is not configured to bring in, so this needs to be in and out, and it inserts on black, and being a lower priority. Now this is where I'm trying to remember whether it starts at 0 and does those, and then does 1s and then does 2s, or if it's the other way around. I can't remember. Anyway, so you can see it's pulling these out and shoving them into here. And let's go ahead and set the extract is on black and always active, and so these are going out, and they should go into here where they are. Perfect. Okay, what I want is the items to go into here before they go into the storage drawer. So these, all the inserts I want to be higher. That's a 2, that's fine. These all need to be in-outs. Click, in-outs. I'm drawing a blank whether it starts with the lower priority is what's filled first and then goes up, or if it starts with the higher priority, so 1 is above 0, or what. I can't remember, and somebody can say that in the chat and let me know. So we'll go ahead and do all of you guys. All the inserts are gonna, I'm gonna stick at 1 for right. Higher is more important, so make it higher. Okay, I'm doing these exactly backwards. So I want these to be lower. I want them to be below the normal. So everything should go first into these machines if it can, and if it can't, then it can go into the storage. That is the plan. That way stuff is getting processed first before it's stored, if that makes sense. Why am I confused? Because I was thinking AE you know, has the numbers too, but it's the same way. The higher the priority, the better it is. So I'm confused. Alrighty, so that's going through. That's in and out on black. I should have chose something other than black, because black is so hard to see here. It blends right in. I should have done something like white. The white just stands out like crazy. Alright, so all of these are going through here. Done. Alright, so I think we're done up to this point. We're done through here. This is all going through. So at this point, we need to can stuff. We need to sit there and take the solid fuel here, or the solid rods, and we need to can them. So let's go ahead and put you in there. And you need to come into here. Now let's check the... Yes. I've been good doing this all so far. This one doesn't need there. Alright. Let's see. Canner. I'm going to canner. Let's insert. Stick that there. I'm looking to put in a empty fuel rod and the enriched uranium. Those are what's going to go in. So let's insert that on black. And then we're also extracting on black. And always active. Alright, so that should have shoved in... Oh, because this has not been configured yet. So the insert is on black and the extract is on black and always active. Alrighty. So there we go. It went ahead and shoved in the rod that we wanted. And doink. But this... Whoop. Where'd that go? Where did that go? That went someplace. Did you go into here automatically? It did. Okay, it did go in there. I didn't want it to appear there yet, because I want to have a spot for it, which is there. So I want that to... Oh, and it's gone. It's already gone. Alrighty, so that's back into here. It is. Alright, that's perfect. That's perfect. So, if I have more of these rods than can fit in there, they will start storing here. And that will work out. Okay, so this priority, I don't need to change these. That's higher than -1, so that'll work. Alright, let's see. So, we've got the stuff canning, and then... Oh, we need to make these bits from here. So I've got some iron. When I get one of these depleted uranium pieces, they need to get centrifuged, and that will get me some results. But I need to, that will give me this iron dust, which I need to go ahead then and press into ingots, which I've got done here with the electric furnace, and then I need to turn them into plates and then into rods. So let's go ahead. This will be plates because it's doing the rolling. So this needs the filter because this will only take iron ingots, and that'll make plates. So this will insert on black, and that's starting it already, which is cool. And then when it's done, it will extract again on black, always active. And that should shove the plates into here. I had none, so there's one already. So cool. Let's go ahead and grab that, shove that into there. So this will go ahead and make me the plates that I need. Now, when the plates are done, this one is set on extruding. So let's go ahead and put the filter there, and it will take the plate, and this will insert on black, and that will start right away. and then it's going to extract on black and always active. But oh, it does have area for the rods to go right there, and we're actually processing stuff through. The solid canner is now getting rods, and that's getting shoved off into the reactor right now. Very cool. All right, so let's give him that rod that I had in my, and that plate. What else do I have? I have a bunch of stuff here. You and you and you and some of you, and are you all gone? Oh, and a tiny pile of you, and I've got depleted. Okay, I wanted to hold on to the depleted because I want to make sure that that's working. You know, I'm thinking I have an extra one here, but that's okay, because when it's all said and done, the depleted ones will go into here. And so if it's set to in out, I want to set my filter because I only want the depleted ones to get reacted on here. So those go on black, and then it extracts on black, always active. So let's go ahead and put you here. Come take a look at you over here. There it is. So I need to find out exactly what's coming out of here. That should give me the iron dust. It should give me the plutonium and some uranium-238 is what it should give me. And I've handled 2 of those, but not... I've handled all of them. All of them. So that should just automatically go out when it's all said and done. So I have 8 little pieces in here. So when this is all said and done, I will have 9. I think this is working. I think it is working. I think it is working. I cannot... This is always set to step down. And this guy down here is always set to step down because I'm getting 512 out of there right now. And that, I think, should get me going. Alright, so let's take a look. Looks in the chat. Let's see. Young is saying he's having problems getting the distilled water for that to work. Yeah, regular water... I haven't made any of the upgrades, the speed upgrades. Speed, no, it's not. Okay, it's IC2 modifiers, speed overclocker is what it's called. So I haven't made any of these yet, but you need the coolant cell. To make the coolant cell, tin plates easy, a universal fluid cell filled with a bucket of stuff, but it's not water. I think it's because you can see it's the IC2 coolant that's in that. So let's look at the coolant. So IC2 coolant. How do you get this bottler? I want coolant. I want to... If I remember right, it was lapis with water made the coolant in the canning machine. So let's take a look at the canner and see if we can get recipes from this. Nope, I can't get recipes through here. So I'm thinking that if I remember right from back a bunch of seasons back in the Feed the Beast Infinity Expert mode, that it was lapis. And lapis with water, you could make the coolant. If you did lapis with distilled water, then it was far cheaper. All right, yeah. See, Nonsanity knows. With the lots of lapis and water, or much less lapis with distilled water. But that was an extra process, and so I was going, don't care. All right, almost come to heat. How are you doing? Yeah, you're coming down. Let's grab uranium, because this way we can go ahead and start the process of going. Here, no, give me stacks. Give me all. At this point, I don't think I care. So we're going to go ahead and start crushing up the stuff here. And once it's crushed, it'll start washing it there. And we're almost done with the crushed. crushed, and they're starting the wash. So that the nice thing about crushing it first gives me double. So I'm not getting great galloping gobs of uranium, but this certainly is helping. So when this is done, that should fall over into here, into the thermal centrifuge. Oh, hey, yeah, Nonsanity's saying Skelly Farm to make bone meal, and then the atomic reconstructor to turn that into lapis. That's a good idea. So here's the purified crushed uranium. That will give me the bits. That will start making stuff over there. I need to supply some iron. Let's go ahead and seed this with some iron. And, you know, I've got plates, but let's go ahead and grab a stack of iron here. And that will start them getting turned into plates, get them turned into the rods. And then as we have enriched fuel coming through here, how many do we have? We have 0 of these. How many have been made and put into here? There's a bunch. So 5, 6, 7, 8, it looks like 10. There we go. So it's processing, it's processing. The one thing, oh no, remember at the very beginning it yanked that out, no, I pulled that out. I pulled that out and put it in there. That's the only thing that I can think of that might not work. And, oh, inserting. This needs to insert. Let's go ahead and insert on black. So the full rods will go in. Everything is black. Everything's the black channel, which means I don't need to use the red channel back here. So let's go ahead and fix that. As I remember, I can only pull it on if they're full. So let me go ahead and take a quick look and make sure it's not yanking these all out. Nope. So yes. Oh no, it just. I'm wondering if it is yanking them out. It does look like it's yanking them out. Okay, I need a filter so that I don't yank out the other ones. So, because if we take a look here, it seems to be going faster than getting stored in there. So I don't want them flipping. Oh, I could tell it to not round robin stuff. That's a thing. So extract, round robin, self-feed. No, self-feed disable. I don't want it to feed itself. Huh. I'm just gonna whitelist it, put the filter on there. I don't have a hopper. Let's go ahead and make a hopper. I have gotten very lazy with having, you know, JEI be able to do this and make things like the hopper for me. So I'm not actually doing the manual work of sticking the stuff in there because, you know, again, lazy. So let's grab a fuel rod. All right, give me you. And I heard some zombies, which is always disconcerting. Nope, I didn't get right there. All right, so insert. I want to insert this. I want to ignore the metadata, and I want it to be blacklisted. So no, I want it to be whitelisted, so it inserts. Here, let's pull this out. I want to extract. No, I want to insert. That's still not going to work. I need a because it's going to keep cycling those through. I need a one of these that is depleted. That's what I'm needing. So that means I need to turn this off. There's my tiny pile of plutonium, and this has not been configured. So let's go ahead, and you are an insert only. At this point, plutonium is the only thing. There's my 9. Alrighty. I don't need this. I don't see any need for that. Alright. So I need a depleted I'm going to go ahead and set this up so the insert is on a different channel. Brad asked, do I need a perfect full fuel rod for the filter? I could, if it matches the, because see the durability is down, and that might be one. That's right. I could blacklist them both on extract. Yes. All right, Mr. Erized. I'm having a hard time with that. Let me go ahead and grab one of you, and I've got the other. So let's go ahead and blacklist them on the extract. I was thinking whitelisting on the extract, and that was giving me a break, giving me a problem there. So extract, I want to blacklist the extract. I want to ignore metadata and the heat vent. Not that there's any place that the heat vent can go at this point, but I don't want it to even begin to think about coming out. So ignoring metadata, blacklisting those, that's always active. At this point, that should be working. Looking at that, it's nothing there. Yeah, Brad makes a good point. We want to insert on the highest priority. So there we go. This will insert here first if there's a fuel rod, rather than getting placed in here. This is just for the overflow. That's it. Alright, let's take a look. So, oh, let's swap you out. That's not good. And I think we are good to go. I don't think I need one additional place to put fuel rods, because now I need to put stuff in these that are, well, he's full, so he will go in. Why won't you go in? You should go in. Alright, I will put you here and you there, and we will set you to extract on black, always active, so these will hopefully go away. And I'm gonna change you so that you are extract only, because I don't need anything to go in. And so Brad's saying on the extract you want to whitelist the empty rods. Well, it's not the whitelist, it's not the empty rods, it's the depleted rods that are there. And unfortunately, I don't have any depleted rods at this point to put into that filter. So that's the problem. So with that turned off as far as the key is concerned, when these are used, they should come out and get tossed into there. So yeah, that should work. Let's see. Let's click on that. So yeah, that's inserting. Oh yeah, I was going to check the extract. The extract, by having the ignore metadata, that should not care about the durability, and so that should work out just fine. So we'll get that going. So where am I getting this uranium? The uranium is stuff that I have mined over time while playing the game. Every time I saw uranium, I picked it up. I knew I'd be using all the uranium for this, and so I didn't want to use any of it for making these thermoelectric generators. That's why I went with the yellorium, because the yellorium is what you're going to use for the big reactors, or the what's the updated 1.10, the extreme reactors. Yeah, extreme reactors. And I'm not at that point yet, so I don't care. These can go here, and all my uranium can go there. Now, I've got an ore miner here, and that will get me uranium. So let's take a quick look at uranium. Where's my ore? There's my ore. I could change to a green lens and get about 5 times the chance of getting the uranium ore. So at some point I'm gonna need to do that. Plus it's all over the world as mining. Combiner. Yeah, that does me no good, because I need to have the uranium stuff, and this is like 4 times as expensive, because you get 2 bits of of this grit out, and then you need 4 times as much to make fur with that. So, So very very true. So Daniel, okay, or Daniel. So all right, so we'll go with the Daniel because that's easier to say. So this is how I'm going to get most of my resources now, is through the void ore miner, or if I need something with the resource miner that I've got right there, I'll just go ahead and do that too. So this looks like it is cranking along. Yep, we're full here. We should have excess here. We've got nothing in there because nothing's been done. The macerator is doing its work. The washer is washing away. The thermal centrifuges are going to be fairly slow, and there's no way of really getting around that. And then the canner, we've got a bunch here. Yeah, these are not going into this, and I'm not 100% sure why, other than these got the full durability. Did I have one of these? I think this one was the full durability. That's the full durability one. Wow. And when I put it in there, yeah, this one should have been the full. Oh, this is probably not the full durability one. All right, let's go ahead and change the insert to a different channel. Let's hit it with the key, and I think, yeah, there's nothing there. Place you in there. Now this should be the full durability one. Let's go back to white, and there we go. I had something that had a different metadata on it, so the full durability ones go in there. Alrighty, that's much better, because I want to be able to store more than just this small amount here. And you are squishing around. You are doing your things. How much iron is left? No iron. There's none of that. So we are processing along pretty fast. I think this is the last of the iron that needed to be made. We've got the raw. Where's our enriched? We are out of enriched. Did we perfectly match? No. Where's the enriched? Was in here. Yes, I've got a few extra, so I need to just wait for more of the uranium to get washed and centrifuged. The centrifuge is the slow thing, so that's what it's doing. Yeah, I have plenty of the 238. I just need to get the 235, and that's why I'm washing it before centrifuging it. It doubles the amount of uranium 235 I get. So this looks like it's fully automated and happily working. So yay. And if we come back over here, everything's ticking along. Oh, no. Did I turn this off? I did. Alright. Now we got the power kicking back in. Much better EU pumping through. So that will power. That's what's powering these guys, is that. And except for this one. This is got a cable over to there. And let's put this back into place, because I don't need that anymore. So yay, this should go ahead and do everything I need. Now, one of the things that I have a question about, let's check. This is a thermal centrifuge, and that's a tier 2. N, that's what I'm missing. Centrifuge. This is a tier 2. It says right there, power tier 2. And so that can do, normal tiers do 32 EU. This can do the next tier up. This, the metal former is a power tier 1, and that's why I've added the transformer upgrade, which should increase the energy input tier by 1. This should now be a tier 2 metal former. And you've got an upgrade, and you've got an upgrade, and you do not, because again, thermal centrifuges are tier 2 to begin with. You have an upgrade, you have an upgrade, you have an upgrade, and you don't matter because you're using RF, and we don't care. I think at this point, I don't need this transformer, which is stepping from 128 down to 32. I think I can connect it directly to this bad boy, which is getting the 512. I think the reactor is pumping out at 2K, and so what I'm looking at here is I should be able to just take a glass cable and put it right there, and everything will work. If not, things will go boom. Let's grab my wrench, and let's grab a cable. All right, glass cable. What is the verdict on people? Do I expect to see all these things go boom because I did it wrong, or did I do it right? I don't know. I'm going to take a quick look at the chat and see what it says. Talking about getting ores, yeah. The ore miner, the resource miner is great. I like getting the resource miner first because that gives me a lot of the resources that I want. Specifically, you know, the mica. No boom. Yay! So this should make these go much faster. So, because they're getting much more power going through. Anyway, I like going with the resource miner first over there with environmental tech, just because I want mica and a lot of those other bits, and then ore mining means I get stuff running with the stuff chunk loaded 24/7. That's passive power down there. This is it just runs. It's free resources. So I am happy for that to happen for me. And let's go ahead and cover up this. Alrighty. So we are getting all the power that's in here is getting stored down below. You know, I haven't looked there for a bit. Let's go see what that's doing. Okay, you are my MFE. And how are you doing power-wise? You are going up. Oh, cool. So this is the storage of my power, and that way I get to, you know, I'm getting plenty of stuff coming in. Oh, keeps going into my bag. Stop grabbing stuff from my bag. Here, we'll pull you off my bar, and that way you'll stop grabbing stuff. It's greedy. So I'm making more now than this is processing, probably because I don't have some of these really power-hungry stuff running simultaneously. But there should be plenty in place to do that. So yay, that is working fine. And we're good to go. Okay, so 2 successes. 1, finally got that done, only on the 4th try, and getting this in place. And still not sure why that didn't, don't know. Let's see, extracting, there isn't a way of putting a priority on it extracting, so I'm not sure if this will ever go in unless I run out and then it finally goes in, because this might go in there first. But we got 24 waiting in the wings. We've got 9 of these tiny piles of plutonium going here, and this will just run. So yay! Alrighty, so that's good there. So the other thing I was talking about doing was, you can go away, you can go away. The other thing I was talking about doing was getting some blazes working. Where's my spawner? There it is. So Nonsanity was fantastic in giving me a blaze spawner, because I hunted and I couldn't find any of the areas that had a blaze spawner. And I killed a few out there, and that allowed me to get the few blaze rods that I have. And so I've got 4. Now if I'm going to use these, let's remind me as to what exactly I need to use these for. A spawner. I haven't built one of those for a while, but no, don't need that. Oh, brewing stand. Yeah, I don't have a brewing stand yet. I definitely need more end rods for making bits. That will definitely work. Blaze powder, haven't used that. You know, it'd be nice to get some ender chest going, because then I could just stick an ender chest here without having the cabling going all the way up. Let's see. The ender chest needed a Klein flask, and so that I can do, but the ender resonator needs a slice and splice and enderman heads. I don't have any enderman heads. I'd have to go chop them up and see what that does. I do have an ender ender up here, one of those swords I found, and while doing some mining and came across the mine shaft. So this is empowered 2, so it will go ahead and, you know, it does good to, ooh, I could put travel on there. That would be good. That would give me the chance to sit there and just right click and I could travel to anchors around the base. Ooh, that would be kind of fun. Alright, getting distracted. Let's take a look at anchors. What do I need to make these travel anchors? So I've got all this. The pulsating crystal is just that and a diamond. Well, I don't have to make diamonds. I can just, you know, mine the diamonds. But the pulsating iron nuggets, I've got bunches of that. I can stop using the ladders. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, let's make... I'm going to need at least 2 of these. What? I have nuggets. I have... Oh, that's right. I made all the item filters. I made... not filters, but item conduits. I made lots and lots of those. That's why I don't have any. Okay, so I'm going to need at least 2. So iron, give me 2 of you, and ender pearls. Give me 2 of you. Now let's make you real quick. And... always want to sit there and put the ender pearls in before iron. Iron does turn into refined iron, or there's another iron that it makes if oh hey, there's a lot of resources we can toss in, and so if you put that in first, it causes all sorts of grief. Process faster. Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn you into those, and now we can make 2 of you. 1, 2. Now we can make 2 of you. 1, 2. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Yes. Alright, so let's go downstairs. I don't need this trip down here anymore. Let's... You know, I think this is a good little spot right here. So let's go ahead and grab that plank. And that's the birch plank there. Alrighty. Are you hearing the meows? Yeah, there's my cat who's right there in the corner. That's where you're hearing the meows. But, and then probably centralized here would be nice. Centralized, and that's good enough. Okay. And that's the same thing. So let's paint these, because I've got a painter, so why not? Let's go ahead and paint them with that. Alrighty, there's my travel anchors. So 1. Now, can't I name them? I think I can name them internally. So shift, no. Empty hand, empty hand. Let's shift, nope, right click, okay. So main floor, and I don't think that needs anything else. So I need to place the other one down here. Of course, if I may not actually want these painted because I can't then see where I need to go. Let's see. I can just stand here, but the problem is that I'm gonna have a hard time getting to this right spot. So let's go ahead and call this a basement. So we got a name for it. But yeah, the problem I have is knowing where to stand. So let's go ahead and change this. As much as I would love to be able to do that. Oh, I can put stuff... Well, I want to be able to find where it is. Chisel, birch, travel anchor. I want to be able to find it, so let's grab... Oh, let's go with a diamond block. Oh, I didn't want all of the diamonds. I want a diamond. And we'll make them diamond blocks. Those will kind of stand out, I think. So you can go away. Alright, so one there. Oh yeah. That definitely stands out. Alright, so now I can stand on it and see the other one. And now I can go ahead and name this basement. Basement. Alright. And then up to here. And we're going to call you main floor. And that was easy enough done. I could make 2 more up there, but yeah, I don't care. That's fine. So that will work just fine. That will let me look down here. I can zip, and then from here I can go. Whoop. Yay, faster. Perfect. So I can go ahead and block that off and leave that here. That also means that I can come down into here and I can get rid of this entire water wheel setup because it's not even plugged in. It generates so little compared to what that generates that I haven't really needed, and I didn't want to fiddle with the water yet. So, done. Alright, so this will get torn down one of these days. So, success there, success there, success there. Yay, a day full of successes. Washing. You're still centrifuging. Oh, we just got a new one, and we're up to 37, if I'm reading that right. Alrighty, yay. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and set up a mob farm, and I was thinking probably over there, so it's farther away. So it's not something I'm going to be walking by constantly, because that would be annoying. Let's see, I want... One of the first things is how to handle the mob farm. So the thing I was looking at is a poison trap. This one. So it's just stone and a spider eye. And what this will do is anything that lands on that will take damage down to half a heart, and then you can just punch them or hit them with a weapon that has looting on it, and that will do even better. So I want one of them. Alrighty, and then I'm going to need to move. Now, punji sticks are a possibility, but the problem with punji sticks is they will kill the blazes, and since it's not a player-killed blaze, you just watch the blaze go bye-bye, and that's it. So these need to be player-killed for blazes. They are obnoxious that way. I could, if I had diamond spikes, they do player-killed damage, and so that's a possibility. You know, I'm going to move you away.
That's what I use.
You use diamond spikes?
Yep.
Well, let me see what the cost is on diamond spikes.
1 block, 3 swords.
So block of diamond, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18 diamonds. Not too bad. That gives me 4 of them. Wow, it doesn't actually require stuff from before. Like you must make some wooden spikes and then upgrade them to iron spikes and upgrade them to gold spikes and then upgrade them to diamond spikes. I thought this was an expert mode, you know, difficult sort of thing. So yeah, there's the solution right there. That way I need a hopper or something. Here's a question. If I put the diamond spikes on the bottom, pointing up, on top of a hopper, will the hopper suck through the diamond spikes?
Yes, if it's not sucking through the bottom of the diamond. Like you don't put the bottom of the diamond spike on the hopper.
Okay, so I got to put it to the side, like against a wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. So then I can have a hopper feeding into a storage drawer, and I would get all my goodness that way. So why they're asking why I'm not using an ender hopper. Let's see what the price is on that. Unstable ender per. Oh, hey, I wonder if I can do it with this one because that's just obsidian and a hopper. What's the unstable? I think I have a little bit of wither dust, so that way I don't even need a vanilla hopper. And that does it in a zone, which is even better. And the vacuum chest is a lot more work. Vacuum to use. vacuum chest. It's another one of these pulsating crystals, which is not hard at all to make, but that's cheaper because I've got the obsidian. I can make a hopper real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because those are kind of fun to have, and do that. So there's my ender hopper, and then I think there's only, no, it's going to be spitting out experience too. All right.
Diamond spikes don't drop experience.
They don't? They used to.
Nope.
They just don't in this pack.
They don't now, yeah, in this pack at least.
Okay. Well, that's very good to know, because I was going to say, yeah, that would be a pain. Because I was trying to think that I typically use something like the Rosa Arcana from Botania works great in grabbing those, and so I was thinking that would be a nice way to do it. But there's vacuum XP hopper. No, we don't have. Oh, there it is. XP hot vacuum. Yeah. Another pulsating crystal experience. That's not all that hard. So I'm glad that it doesn't. That makes me very happy, because then I don't even have to worry about it. Oh, Young is saying that only the golden spikes drop XP. Alrighty. Spike. Am I really? Oh, that's because I have diamond in the front. Spike. So this one, mobs drop experience. Roosts have to help but doesn't kill. So if you don't have access to the diamond spikes and all that, that's the way to go. There's your player only items. What's the benefit of the iron spikes over? Well, they would kill. So doesn't kill, kills, drops experience and kills, and drops player only items but no experience. Yay. Alrighty. So that's the answer of what it will do. Let's grab a bunch of building blocks. Oh, I also need to move the mobs around. Oh, because I am not going to need to do. I was thinking of having a drop, so they would be on the layer. They would drop down too, so that they would be confined in an area, and then I could just keep punching them and they die. That's no longer a thing. That's no longer needed. So let's see if we have. Let's get to. I'm looking for a junk block, and I've got all this stone on me. So the portal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where we would want. I will be missing this as far as a spawnable spot, but oh well, I can handle that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We got some dark spots kicking in. Alright, so this should be the spawnable area for the blaze spawner. It's also going to have an issue because it could spawn up above, and I've got a lower height here. Let's look at chunks. I've got a huge amount of space that I'm not really using. So let's make, if this is the corner, then we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's where the spawner will be. Am I right? Yes, that is where the spawner would go. Let's get rid of all these things. And that way I still have access to the stuff around the edge if I really want to. So that's not a problem. Alrighty. Do I say it spawns 8 by 8 by 3? From what I understand, it's a 9 by 9, but or is it 8? Yeah, it's been a while. I just for convenience sake, I just do a 9 by 9 and do it from there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's right on the edge, so that's fine. And you're going to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And I do need to make some the conveyor belts so I can move the mobs around. So let's take a look, and I think I also have the vector plates.
They're the best.
But they require conveyor belts to make, but I do like them. And I've got basalt, so, and I can just make the conveyor belts and then do the vector plates, and then to make the 4, and I don't need the fast. The regular speed would be sufficient for these blazes. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and make conveyor belts. And you know, I've got lots of rubber, but I'm not really using the leather. Let's see how much leather I've got. I've got a lot of leather. Alright, let's go ahead and make some of that. Make a stack. And I'm going to need a few more than the stack, if I remember right. I can have them push all over to this area so that it's closer to where I want to grab stuff. And that's a wall. Yeah, we're going to still have that be a corner. So we'll have them get pushed into here and die. And I can put glass here and storage over here. So, you know, I don't even need to... I can get glass here and have them get spiked here. So they will get pushed into that corner. Let's see. I've got the vacuum hopper, and it has like a 4x4 area. So let's grab my storage drawer, and I'll grab one of these. Put that right here, and put the ender hopper on top. And we turn that off. Shift click. That is a huge radius. Yeah, that just tells me how big of a radius it can suck up in. Let's go ahead and, you know, just in case it spits out a little bit, I'll keep it right there. Oh, dark spot. So I can use, unless I need to, I can go ahead and oh, that got sucked up. For a second I said, what, did they get smashed on the spike and die? You know, like other stuff, but no, that got sucked up into here. So yay. Alright, so that works. And now we can take this. Oh, I went one too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did go. Hey! How are you doing?
Hello.
I like the...
I brought this so I can get here quicker.
Oh. You can go ahead and stick that anywhere you want to. There's RF power over on that end, so if you want to hook it up over there, feel free. Here, let's... Teams... Oh, nope, you're an ally already, so yeah, you have access here.
Okay. Now the other thing I was thinking of doing is getting some dark glass that allows me to see. And dark glass. So dark clear glass, that's just... Stop with all these crafting. I want the non-painted. So this keeps... I want dark clear glass. See how it... Here. Okay, so sand and black dye will get me dark clear glass. That's what I wanted to see. Alrighty. Oh, so you have quick access to the steps going up, or the what's it going up? Or are you planting your own power down below?
I was going to connect it to your RF up there.
Okay. Yeah, that would certainly work. We've got the lower wattage down below, but the higher wattage up above. Up here.
Yeah, it only takes a little bit.
Yeah, it really doesn't. So, but I've got. I think I still have some HV stuff. Yes, I've got some HV stuff. So
I've got some too.
Okay, so easy, got them there. Alrighty, so I got distracted. I've got some plates. I wanted to make them into vector plates because I do like vector plates. So let's take the basalt, and that's here. Grab a stack of basalt, make them into slabs, and then vector plates. All of them, Frank. There we go. You know, I'm drawing a blank off the top of my head as to the mod author for the vector plates for the dark utilities. So very nice to make mob farming so much easier. Oh yes, I came up here dark glass. Five.
Alright, it works.
Yay. So yeah, welcome to come zip on by and terrorize the duck.
I can set up a return one in a little bit. They are expensive to make, but I've got one on a moon that I don't need, or a planet. Somewhere. I gotta just go find it.
Oh yeah, I was searching for black when what I really need is, I think I had another black elsewhere, but ink. That's the word I was looking for. If I can type it. Yeah, I've got some more. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, so toss you in there, and 1, 2. You should be making it, or does it? No, sand and. Oh, it wants 4 for each. Oh. Oh, that just made me glass. Alright, I have enough for. Let me do 3. This way I can look in and see the mobs get ground away, and that's always very fun. Alright, so there's the dark glass. Ooh. So you've been heading off doing a bunch of work there in the moon.
Space!
I'm in space! So I have really enjoyed the advanced rocketry mod. I had a blast with doing that. Just going to the moon. It was pretty fast and fun.
Yeah, that's where I grabbed my transmitter. I seem to be stuck. Okay, I finally made it. That was a long teleport.
Well, I think it takes a while because you're actually changing dimensions.
Well, no, it was much longer than usual. It was a waiting for server situation.
Oh, yeah. Don't know. Or it could be my base. I blame my base. So now people get to watch the thrilling job of placing stuff all over the place. Now, I can actually put this down if I've got a lever on me real quick. I don't have a lever on me, that's why I was gonna go here. I don't even have a lever. Give me a stick. Here. Yep. And hit that. Oh, nope, it won't. Oh, I can put a lever there. You are currently always on. Let's set you to redstone is off. I think that's the way it's going to work. But the problem is I want to be able to access it from above. Oh yeah, I know everybody's waiting for me to get caught on these vector plates and get pushed into the diamond spikes. It's not going to happen because if you shift and crouch, you can walk on these vector plates. I love that. So no, you're not going to see me die. I think the best thing, you know, this could be on always, because I'm not going to care. I will put a void upgrade on there so it can void any extra bits. You are set to currently redstone off. See, now I'm trying to remember.
You're set.
Okay, I'm trying to remember now if the redstone is off, then it works, or if it says redstone off, then it works only if it has no... Yeah, see what I'm saying?
I think it works with the setting it shows in the GUI. So right now it will work when the redstone is off.
Okay, because I just turned this on, so the lever here is turning it on. So this allows me to break this and get out, and this will run. But until then...
If you see smoke and particles, flip the lever.
I do not see smoking particles.
No. So it doesn't seem to be on either way.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do not know. Because I want to break these two down below so that they do not do anything. Right. Or they can swim, they can pass through underneath. And then I'm going to put one on top of here. So in case...
I just route them around.
No, it will not place it on top.
Not a solid block, unfortunately.
Well, fine.
You probably want to do like redstone conduit anyway, so you can have the lever on the outside.
That would be better. At this point, I was saying I don't have any redstone conduit. I do have redstone. I can make me some, since I've got the alloy smelter, I can make me the redstone conduit. Why are you not being picked up?
If you want to make it later, I can throw some at you.
Yeah, I can make some. That would be pretty easy to make right now. So
I can throw it at you, then you can make it later.
We'll do it fast that way, yes. So conduit. And that's just the redstone alloy, and to make that, it's just redstone and silicon, and I've got gobs of that, so.
There, I've got 10.
That'll do me very nicely. So if I go U, and then up there, do I need a Yeta wrench to do the, or any wrench?
Oh, yeah, let me hit it.
Okay, because I need to, yeah, it won't go down for me. Perfect. That'll work. And then color really doesn't matter. Let's see. Go. More. And there. Alright, I will give you your 2 back, because I don't need them now.
Sure.
Thank you very much. I will give you 8. Whoops. Did you get it before it got grabbed?
I did get it, yes.
Okay. I saw the swirly particles and I was going, oh, that's a problem. So,
yeah, it's got a little delay to it.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a delay, but I need a facade. A facade.
Cascade, yes.
Yeah, I'm always, tempted to pronounce it that way, but,
I like your roof, your ceiling.
I had fun with it. I just threw regular cobble and then did a little bit of a texture on it and stepped it up. Mainly because over on that east side, the lagoon cuts down in there, and it was wet over there for the longest time, which was not much fun, but it worked. I'm going to paint this because you can't use a facade that hasn't been painted. So let's just paint this real quick. which I think is kind of strange. Why not be able to use the default facade colors?
What would it look like?
It would be just the basic texture. Last time I tried it, I couldn't place anything anywhere on it.
Yeah.
So it was very annoying. All right, so I can put the facade there, so it's brightly different, and it tells me what it is. I'll capture this. Now that should be running right now. Yes it is.
Yes, it is.
Where'd my oh, that's right. I dropped it into here. I didn't see any particles on it. Did you see any particles?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see any particles whatsoever on there, which is disconcerting. I'd like to see from a distance that it's working. But, oh well.
Well, now you know your lever works.
Yes, the lever definitely does work, which is a very good thing. Alrighty. So there's my wand. Nope. I've got a few more of these. Let's put them down. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 batches, and that'll work.
Can do windows like this all the way around?
No, I just need the one set there. But yeah, I'm going to go stone all the way around, and then I'm going to go ahead and slap it with the chisel to make some nice chisel effects on it.
Okay.
Just because, you know, stone is boring. Oh, nope, I didn't want them over here.
Wand, oops. Oh, you're not using the wand.
Yeah, it's the wrong wand for doing that. There, that's exactly what I want.
Oh, man, that wand, oops, has saved me so many times.
Oh, yes, particularly when you've got that super huge size, and all of a sudden you just mashed yourself, you know, yes. Yes, it is a fantastic thing. So let's go to the ceiling.
If you don't mind me putting down cobble for you.
I'm happy with
stone.
You tossing that in there too. It makes it just a little bit faster. All right, so that's working there, there, and there. And yeah, it's a big ugly box, but you know that's what mob farms are. Is they're big ugly boxes.
I made mine pretty.
Well, it's going to get pretty when I go ahead and chisel the stuff, and I can swap out items in there too. But you know, that's the main thing I'm looking at doing.
Good job, Matthews.
Hey, thank you very much.
Everybody should give him lots of money.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Matthew. And okay, so I need more conveyor belts. That's what I was looking at doing.
Yeah, Matthews, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get your attention earlier today to do Matthew. I was trying to do a tour there in the nuts and bolts server, but I think you were AFK at that point, and so I had to run. But, let's make this vector plates and make them all. Alrighty, no, I gotta make more than that.
Good thing fire spread was off. There was another piece of random flame on your log roof.
Really? I didn't see that. That's a good thing that it was off, yes. Because that would have been bad.
Normally that's why I never build with wood.
Yes, I've had that reach out and bite me multiple times, but I love building with wood because I love the look. I really do, but there. I have a very irregular pattern inside just to annoy people. So I guess
Oh, we should make it a maze, you know, just
I've done that before when the 1.7 when you had the trader and the villagers as they would come by, you could trade with them really fast. And so I set up a wandering back and forth, back and forth, back and forth maze, and then I dropped them off into my smeltery to kill the villagers. So while they were around, I could sit there and trade with them with that automatic trader, and just kept supplying them. I can't remember what I was trading them for, but it certainly worked. It worked really well. All right, so it's turned off, and we should get some spawn after a bit. Now, these redisturbed, I don't think require the 16 person to be within 16 blocks for them to work, but they do need to be loaded.
Yeah.
So, which this should work.
There it goes.
Yep. And yep, 2 of them dead, and we're getting blaze rods in here. So yay! And have you noticed them dropping the actual blaze powders at all?
No, I've never seen that.
Okay.
Just the rods.
Okay. So I can go ahead and set this up with a big size chest or drawer, and because I was afraid that I'd have to handle multiple bits and pieces there. So you. Just sitting there. Oh, little server hiccup. There we go. So yay, that will work, because that was one of the things the only places I was able to find the blaze rods were running around through the nether fortresses and finding these guys occasionally and using my boomerang, which I really enjoyed having the boomerang for picking up stuff remotely. I had never noticed that until this pack, and I was going, oh, that's so much fun to sit there and just, I harvest a tree, and I'm running around doing other stuff, and the leaves are slowly coming down, so I'll toss the boomerang to pick up the leaves from a distance. Works very, very nicely. So, alright, this needs upgrades here for storage and a void upgrade, and then, so who was saying that, yeah, Young saying add some speed upgrades to that spawner. Yes, that would definitely speed things up. I only have the one GP production here, and it's giving me 16, and I'm using 8 right now, because I got one of the chunk loading wards in place, and so now it's actually loading this area with that as opposed to the FTB utilities loader, because that's kind of,
which doesn't work at all.
Yeah, it's I've seen sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's just this way it should be way more consistent, which is what I'm hoping it to do. And since I don't need great galloping gobs of the blaze rods at this point, he said without knowing about the later ages, I can just let this run and do its thing.
Yeah, I got a couple thousand, but yeah, I haven't really needed that many.
I think I've got some upgrades in my system. Yeah, I've got
one word of warning on the transporter.
Yeah.
Don't go to any of the planets. There's no way back. And there's no air usually.
Yeah, I have learned the lesson of dying in one of your dimensions before, and I will be very, very careful before doing that ever again. So.
But you're welcome to go to my base and grab anything you need. Especially if you're doing a live stream, you want to just keep things moving.
Oh, that's very, very nice. I appreciate that. Just gonna slap that on there. This will now, I can do 256 stacks now, which is good. Let's make a void upgrade. That one right there. Because, rule of mob farms, always handle overflow. And that handles the overflow. I've got it off here, and if it just keeps running, I've got an overflow protection there. So, make the stuff for me. Alrighty, I think this has been a very good, successful stream today. Much better than the last time, because well, the last 3 times, I kept trying to get the stuff to work as for the environmental tech, and it just wouldn't work for me at all. Because I kept running out of resources. But at this point, ores are no longer a problem. I've got 20 gold sitting there. The diamonds are coming in slowly, but yay! I think this is going to work for me. Well, thank you very much, Nonsanity. I appreciate that very much for your assistance.
Hey, no problem. It's always fun hanging out.
Yep, it is. Are you planning on streaming today?
I don't have anything set to do quite yet.
You know, sometimes just watching you just do random stuff is also interesting for me.
Yeah, maybe I'll stream.
Yep.
If somebody can give me an idea of what I should do.
Build a ginormous tree.
That needs to be done.
Yeah. Oh, it needs to be done. Don't ginormous trees need to be done too?
Nah, they have been done. You've done.
Yes. Okay, they've been done. Yeah. No, I'm trying to
I've
think.
done ginormous trees in the past.
Now, you are up on which age right now?
Let's see.
Because you've been out to space.
I'm at 13.
Okay, so you got the draconic stuff unlocked for you.
Yeah.
Yep. So tons and tons of stuff to get the creative things. I really haven't even looked at a lot of this stuff yet because I'm too afraid. I've been sitting here on the nuclear age for a while because I need to get a mass amount of EU power going on and start the UU matter going. So that I think is the next major thing. Get the UU matter start process because I can see that down the road being very, very.
Oh yes, you definitely want UU.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that. So anyway,
especially replicating a lot of machine frames and things
yes.
that are so nice to just make a stack of them.
Yes, I'm gonna stop doing that anymore if I can use the UU matter. So looking at the channel really quick. Thanks for the subscription, Young. I appreciate that. You know, I'm having a blast. Oh, I should tell people I said at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to be gone all this next week at Scout Camp, and I won't be in Discord. That means no Today in History stuff for you guys. Sorry. I'm just going to be completely living an Amish life. I will barely have electricity, and I'm not going to be checking email on my dying phone. So I won't be worrying with that. I do have one episode of the Nuts and Bolts that probably midweek, so something's coming out, and so that you'll at least have something there. Matthew, had you been online, it would have been your base as well, but it'll be Mekle's base as well as what I've been doing on the Nuts and Bolts server, which I've been enjoying that too. It's got a lot of the same flavor as this one, but instead of ages, it's individual quests. And I've been enjoying that, and I keep getting distracted with the stuff up on the top level as I can see all the stuff up there. Anyway, thank you all you guys there in the chat. I appreciate your comments. There was a ton of great helpful information there in the chat, and I appreciate it. Plus, a lot of you are answering questions back and forth. So glad to see you guys, and thank you for your comments, and thank for viewing. This has been Grok the Duck Farmer here playing on the Age of Engineering server, and getting a little visit by Nonsanity, who is always welcome. And thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.